I, American, maker of my own gravestone. In 2050 we'll be kings we knew with gods we greet daily. What frontier will our children sing about now?
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Promethean Tides. I am General. It is June 10th, 2023, and I'm joined by Pnoid. What is going on, Pnoid?
Man, I'm just out here doing what it is that I do on a regular basis.
Hell yeah. And we're also joined by Jesus. What is going on, Jesus?
Hey, what's going on? Jesus here. I'm kind of retarded.
Nice. So we've had an interesting week, I guess. So we'll just get right into the first story. So Trump, he's been indicted, and I guess there's 37 counts that he's being indicted on. Specifically, they have to, I guess, that they found classified documents that contained some nuclear programs, defense and weapons capabilities, some potential vulnerabilities for military stuff, and plans for possible retaliation in response to a foreign attack. So they found these things, and they're going to try to get him on it, and that's what's going on.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
so,
no big deal.
okay, I just covered this, right? I just covered this on my last video that I did, right? If when it's all said and done, he could end up doing 400 years in prison.
This is absurd.
Yeah,
I mean, it's completely and utterly
really
absurd. And you know how like our legal system actually works, like as compared to like how we think it does?
Well, it looks as though the legal system is being weaponized for political purposes, at least from a layman's perspective.
Well, no, this is what they do to everybody, right? This isn't just Trump. They do this to everybody. So what they do is, okay, if you commit one crime, right? Like let's say you steal like like how like tape dispensers come in like a box, right? From a warehouse, right? They don't just charge you with taking that one box. They'll charge you with each individual tape dispenser that's inside of that box.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So instead of like you got like one charge or like theft, it was like, okay, you have like 75 like fucking counts of shoplifting, right? And then like you have 75 counts of theft. You have 75 counts of theft by unlawful taking. You have 75 counts of like destruction of private property, 75 counts of trespassing. Right. And like, so they just start racking up these charges. And like, so you're standing here going like, I'm defending myself against 150 charges. Like I did one of these, right? Right.
It's like,
you know what I mean? But this is what they do. This is how our legal, like that way you'll plea it out. You know what I mean?
It's like you steal a box of staples, and then they charge you for each individual staple. They're like, okay, how do you confess to your crime of stealing the 57th staple? No, I'm innocent on that. What about the 58th? No, not that.
Yeah, I don't. I don't really see the big deal. I mean, honestly, I feel like whatever. So what? He's the first ex-president to ever be indicted, but like that's just how it is. Maybe you shouldn't take classified documents with you back to your home, like I don't know, every single president, vice president,
like Joe Biden. Like Joe Biden. Yeah, like
or Obama, or Bush, or Clinton, or Bush Senior. Oh, right. Okay, gotcha.
Like they didn't they find some of like Joe Biden's documents like in a McDonald's parking lot and shit, and like there was another one that was like at a Sonic.
In a garage. Yep.
Like, why are your documents in Wyoming? Like, when were you in Wyoming that you had a document? You're like,
the point is like it doesn't matter. Like this is like something that people do. If this is such a big problem, then there should be rules on it. Like you can't take classified, if you take classified documents or whatever, they have to be stored in a very specific way. Like, change the law.
Well, okay. How the president, right? He has the right to declassify things. Like, he has that right. So couldn't Trump just say that, yeah, those are declassified? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Well,
what?
yeah, but General, you're forgetting that Biden changed the law like right before they indicted him. So, duh, now they don't have the right to declass. Well, I mean, that's not like the full of it, but that's part of it. From what I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the law was kind of changed by the Biden administration. Pnoid, you might know more. I don't know.
I haven't heard that, but if it's true, it's true.
I should have
I
done my
mean,
homework. Damn it.
like they don't they don't really have um a like a actual real law about all right, so here's how to okay, so the problem is what they need to have is a transition team in the White House, right? So that like this type of shit doesn't happen. Right? Because you have from like November 2nd or whatever the fuck it is, or Super Tuesday, the whole way until January 6th to get everything squared away as like, documents and paperwork and like moving furniture and all these type of things, right? Shouldn't there be like a department for this that knows exactly what it is? Like we've done this like 46 times now. I
Yeah.
feel like we should have had this squared away.
Why is it that they care about it all of a sudden? Like, they didn't care about it a year into Biden's like administration. They only really seem to start caring about it around the time that they raided Mar-a-Lago, like what, like 8 months ago or something like that. Like they're only caring about it now, and it seems like it's political. Like, it really does.
Well, what gets me is
It is
why
political.
did they?
It's 100% political.
But why did they wait until he ran for president?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
They didn't. They charged him last year. Or they started the investigation last year. Right? This has been like a year-long investigation, right? By like the FBI,
well,
Secret Service, all that type of shit.
you have that complete nonsense thing that woman raised, where she was like, "Oh, Donald Trump, he tried to have sex with me in a changing room back in 1937 or something. I'm coming out with this now." And then they also got like the New York thing where just also some other random bullshit. Like
and they have they have one in Georgia for the election.
The
right,
election
where he tried
thing,
to tell them to find votes. Yeah,
they're throwing anything that they possibly can at him. They're using they are completely weaponizing the judicial branch, which is really not a good idea. If you want civil war, I feel like that's how you get civil war.
Yeah. It's.
I mean, if you want Terminators, this is how we get Terminators.
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
I mean, it's kind of one of those things that's like, show me the man and I'll show you the crime.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what it is. And I just it's just absolutely absurd that a former president is being persecuted.
No. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. If you're a president, right, of the United States, and you have a federal government, right, and like I feel like the federal government should be responsible for classified documentations that everybody has, right? Whoever has that classified in like the problem, right? So like we literally have a problem at this point where there's so much classified fucking documents being created that we literally had to stand here and like build an entire warehouse full of servers just to start dealing with some of it. Right? Because like we don't know what to do with all the classified documentation that we fucking create in the goddamn government. And nobody's in charge of any of this shit.
Well, what do you think would have happened if Romney had won in 2012 and then was like used the Justice Department to do the same thing against Obama? I'm pretty sure if that happened, it would be it would be unprecedented, like what's happening with Trump, and B, it would balkanize the country very quickly and cause a lot of civil conflict.
Well, yeah, but you're forgetting that Orange Man bad, so whatever they do to him is justified. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, I actually saw something about that. There was a man on the TV said that. I concur.
Yeah, follow man on TV.
Remember, it's a white lash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, this is this is completely preposterous, and I agree. Like, there's an issue in America where everything is classified because might as well cover your ass. So if you don't know if it should be classified or not, you classify it, and then who can actually go over all the classified documents? Like, I'm really curious who in the government has the security clearance to view all documents. Does that person exist? Does the president even have
Yes.
that? I have no idea.
Yes. There is a guy, and he's telling us that there's UFOs.
Well, okay, so actually,
Is that the next one?
that's the next one. Yeah. So, UFOs are. I guess the government has decided that it wants to shout about UFOs again. I remember a couple years ago they started shouting about UFOs, and now the government is announcing UFOs again. Is this real? Like, are there actual UFOs that the government is trying to warn the people about? Are they trying to distract us from other things? Who knows? Everything's a psyop. But yeah, this is the thing.
All right, here's the problem. Okay, so the guy, right, that is the whistleblower. Okay. Well, first off, you have to read the first line in the thing. It says lawyer Daniel Sheehan tells Daily Mail that a whistleblower told him of a crashed UFO recovered by the U.S. military.
That distorted
Okay.
space-time. So he's got a...
Hang on. No, not the part you need to read. Okay? The part you need to read is this lawyer is telling you that a guy told him, right, that there was a U.S. military thing.
Yeah.
This is third level down of telephone.
Yes. And also, apparently, when they're talking about space-time, they said that it's bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. So literally, it's a Doctor Who TARDIS. They got Doctor Who technology.
Listen. I'll be honest with you. There's probably some guys who are going to watch this podcast on my side are going to understand that, but I'm not one of them. All right, I'm not. I don't get that reference because I'm not British and I don't watch British TV.
Okay, so
I mean, what's this topic?
Okay, so the TARDIS, like, basically, I agree. Doctor Who is shit. I don't like it that much, but he has a telephone booth and it's a spaceship, and when you go into the telephone booth, it's actually very large on the inside, but from the outside, it's just the size of a telephone. It's the TV
Does it
show.
Also turn him into a black guy? Because I think that's what they did with the last.
No, they turned him into a woman. Yeah. It gave him
good.
a vaginoplasty or whatever.
You need a vagina as a time traveler. How are you going to be able to? What is the thing that women do?
Doctor Who was rolling around for like 60 years with a penis, and they finally figured it out. No, you need to have a vagina. That's the only way.
That's an important thing to have, buddy.
Yes. So, yeah, I guess maybe some UFO stuff. Now, now, we here at Promethean Tides, we do on-the-ground journalism. So I went over to 4chan, and this is titled Enjoy the Last Normal Evening on Earth. He goes... For those that aren't in the know, tomorrow a series of interviews and documents regarding the UAP phenomenon will become public. I can't give too much info because of classified stuff, but aliens are not a psyop. Truth is 10 times more terrifying than any alien film. They've only managed to reverse engineer about 0.1%. Some other stuff. All governments basically get their ass handed to them on a daily basis in their own airspace by UAPs. No one can admit it because they would look weak. China and Russia also have stuff. And apparently, China is currently the furthest in reverse engineering the mining / mineral extraction stuff. So, is this actual news? Is this just a schizo post from 4chan? Who knows? It's up to you to decide, dear viewer.
I feel like it's a schizo post.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly, I mean, yeah, it could be, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. And I feel like, okay, what do you guys think? Do you honestly think that what's going on is alien, or is this just 100% a psyop, or is it a mixture of the two where the government knows that we have the extraterrestrials here messing with us, and they're actually using that information as a distraction, being like, oh, this is perfect. We can actually use our knowledge of what's going on to distract them from other things that we're doing. So it's like it's real, but it's also a psyop. I feel like that is pretty compelling.
I feel like society is collapsing. They
Yeah.
know that, and like they, I mean, they're enacting Project Bluebeam.
I don't know if I believe in the aliens. They might exist, but I don't know.
But here's the problem. It doesn't make sense that sure, it could be totally possible that the government has anti-gravity technology or whatever, but it wouldn't make sense for them to have that technology back in the 50s. And this stuff that's been going on with these insane craft goes like way back, way back. And I simply can't believe that technology existed by like man-made in the 50s. I can't.
Okay, let me say this right. First off, there was no anti-gravity shit back in the 1950s, right?
Yep. Not
And
by
about
humans.
99.8% of all UFO sightings are in the Southwest U.S. That's my problem.
Where?
Right.
Where are they?
Southwest U.S.
The
That
South-
is true.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Southwest U.S.
That is
There's
true.
actually a shitload of sightings on the East Coast, but those
No,
are
there's
covered
not.
up because yes, there are.
No, there's
Yes, there
not.
are. There are encounters
like
on a
4.
daily. There are encounters on a daily basis between military personnel on the East Coast and a UAP on a daily
How
basis.
do you know?
Because it's been admitted. This has been admitted not just by this Pentagon official, but by Elizondo, the other Pentagon official, not that long
Again,
ago. And
Do
then
you
you
trust
have
the guy
other.
named Elizondo?
But okay, but that's his last name. Like I forgot.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I trust that guy. That guy looks trustworthy.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
That's a
I
trustworthy
don't know,
looking
man.
guy.
I feel like it's real, and I feel like government is using it as a distraction. So like, well, they can't cover it up forever, so eventually just have to just let it whatever. But it's a perfect opportunity.
This looks like an AI generated picture of like a carnival barker meets a candy salesman. Like, tell me I'm wrong.
No, I would trust that man to with my children. He just looks fucking trustworthy as hell.
No, he looks like he sells popcorn to elephants. And this dude up won't go up. This dude got down. That dude down.
This dude.
That guy. This dude, right? This dude here, right? Like real shit. Okay. This guy, all right, who's a whistleblower, right? And his name's
David Gruch.
First off, you don't trust anybody with the last name Gruch, right? Because that's German, first off, right?
Yes.
Secondly, you know what I mean? This David Gruch guy, right? Which looks like the fall guy for like every bad villain ever, right? He looks like the sidekick to like the dude who's like actually making the master plan, right? Like he looks like the dumb guy who just follows along and goes, "Oh boss, hey boss, man, I got this thing, boss." Like, why did you steal that car, you dumb? You're gonna put heat onto us. But boss, you told me I gotta earn my keep. Like he looks like the dummy, right? In every fucking thing. There's no way. And not only that, all the information he brought out, he said, I never saw a UFO.
So
but I heard guys tell me that they saw a UFO.
So this is what I think is actually happening. There could be UFOs out there, but if there are, the government wouldn't be tripping over themselves to tell us about it, right? Like this is this shot up right into the media. There wasn't any sort of government suppression or threatening of journalists or anything like that. The government wants this to be known. They want us to know about whatever the hell they're dispensing. And if there were UFOs, they wouldn't do that.
Let me tell you this too, right? This is
not
an
necessarily
important.
true.
Listen. This is important too. Right now, the workers at the ports in LA, in California, and fucking Oregon on the West Coast are all on strike. And the freight levels that have been going on like across like the country for everybody are down 40%. We're about to be in a fucking depression. Why do you think they're bringing this out right now?
Bread and circus. Yo, I fucking love bread and circus.
Because like football's not working. Basketball's not. Like literally, this had the NBA finals and no one watched.
Wait. Is Pride Month not working either? But Pride Month though. Oh, it's so good.
Literally, like
Hey,
we just destroyed an entire company that has been around since like 1850, right? Because like they had a transgender fucking spokesperson.
What's Pride Month? I thought it was Men's Health Month.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Or is it it's Freedom Month? I think.
No, it's Men's Health Month.
It's Men's
I
Health.
thought it was Juneteenth.
Oh, well, that is coming up. That is important.
And Father's Day is coming up too. I think it's the same day as Juneteenth, so that's going to go well.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
Well,
I mean, nothing like having a black holiday on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? See how well that one works out for you. And, I mean, I bet you the black lesbian movement's going to be all over that one.
oh yeah. Man, all the all of the black homes with fathers in them will be really celebrating that holiday.
All three of them. All three of them, buddy.
There's dozens. There's dozens.
There's like three. Okay, the ones that are dozens are not the same guy who the baby belongs to.
Yeah. Good point.
Tyrone is over here, you know what I mean? Like, living in a different place, probably jail. You know what I mean? But I mean, not the Tyrone we know. All right.
So that was some shit about UFOs. I honestly, they might exist, but I think the government's trying to push us knowing about that, and so I don't trust it because I don't trust the government when it comes to fucking anything. In very depressed news, and this is going to be a large segment. Ted Kaczynski, he died in prison. He had cancer.
Keep talking. Give me your background.
He was a good man. He was one of the best of us, and we didn't deserve him, but god damn it, we got him. An American hero.
Wow. I don't. So here's my confusion. Why didn't he get a Nobel Peace Prize?
You know what? He
didn't drone strike anybody.
He killed less people than Obama. I think he should have gotten one.
He didn't drone strike them. You have to drone strike them if you want a peace prize.
Oh yeah, that is.
You know what?
Right.
If Ted had kicked 5.1 million people out of their homes and bailed out the banks and had a drone program that killed over 90,000 people, 80% of which who were innocent.
Wait a minute. Also, passed cash for clunkers, which destroyed the ability for poor people to be able to get transportation to go to work. Just wanted to add that one in there. Had to add that in there.
Yeah. Attempted to make every single American pay for health insurance to big companies, even though that was non-constitutional. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things.
I feel like this guy's more evil than like Bush or Obama. Is that that's pretty crazy?
Ted, yeah.
Evil.
Oh, so evil. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
so
man.
evil.
Super evil, buddy. He didn't kill 500,000 Iraqis, so he's more evil.
Well, he wasn't peaceful enough. He needed to up his peaceful numbers. Once you get around to the murdering 500,000 people, that's when you're really peaceful.
Ooh,
he did not sell. Listen, bro, he did not sell cluster bombs to Saudi Arabia to go use in Yemen either.
He wasn't peaceful enough. That's why he's up in prison. He wasn't peaceful.
Yeah, he's more evil than Joe Biden. You know what I mean? Because he didn't sell cluster bombs.
Of course,
to Saudi Arabia.
And you know what else? He didn't attempt to sell out the entirety of the American populace. So that was really damning on him. Thanks, Joe Biden. But truly, and I mean this sincerely. Look, he was pretty old when it happened. I think he's 80 something. So he lived a good long life. He spent like 27 years in prison, which is unfortunate. I wish that he, I don't think he needed to spend that much time in prison, in my opinion. But he was a good man, and so I just wanted to go over 4chan's reaction to this.
Feels bad, man.
It turns out that 4chan they were also lovers of Ted, and so this is just some posts that they made in reaction to this. So this is Feels Bad, Man, and then we have apparently Sam Hyde was actually involved in the death of Ted Kaczynski.
Sam Hyde gave him COVID in jail.
Yeah, he can't keep getting away with this. This
Wow.
is oops, sorry, Animal Kingdom. Looks like I just learned how to throw a fucking rock. Guess your entire evolutionary arms race is just fucked. This is my planet now. Yep. See, this is some of the thinking that
Yeah.
Ted would have liked. We have a
Big
quote.
brain.
History is made by active, determined minorities, not the majority, which seldom has a clear and consistent idea of what it really wants. And he's not talking about
Mhm.
minorities when it comes to melanin. He's talking about political minorities. We have an orangutan reading "Industrial Society and Its Future" by Ted Kaczynski.
It's a great book.
Yep.
That's a great book.
Return to Monkey. This monkey gets it.
Stay as monkey.
Yeah, he just has to not do anything, and he's good.
Yeah, he's cool. Like, bro, listen, like, yo, oh, did I tell you, bro? I was watching a video today, right?
Oh yeah.
I was watching a video. Now, you put the next picture up, right? But I was watching a video about these African tribesmen, right? And they asked them, right? They said, like, yo, what makes you happy? And they said meat, right? And they said, but when are you happiest? He said, when we have meat and honey.
Wow. That is based.
You know, I wish that I wish things were that simple. That sounds actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? Like, imagine if you said, like, what makes you happy? Meat. Like, yo, it's so simple, right? Like,
If
you have
meat-
meat, I'm happy.
Yeah,
That-
if meat and honey made me happy, I would be I would be
well,
over the
meat
moon.
and honey makes me
all
very
of the
happy.
time. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no.
listen,
But like, if that was the sole source of happiness, I would be happy all of the time. Oh my god.
Because all you eat
yeah,
is
I
just
mean,
meat
like,
and
yo,
honey.
listen, it is hard to
Well,
be
no, it's
upset when
always
you're
in the
eating.
fridge.
Yo, it is hard to be upset when you're eating a steak.
That is true. I've never been unhappy with
Yeah.
a steak. Yeah.
You know, and I'll be honest with you,
Unless
like,
it's
I
cooked.
have. All right, so I know no one likes Patton Oswalt, right? But I'm gonna steal his joke real quick. I have a love of steak, right? You know, what I mean, that is unnatural because, like, I hate hippies so much,
Hmm.
right? Because every time you cut into a ribeye, a hippie's hacky sack falls in the gutter.
Oh
Right.
no.
Oh no.
You know, like, oh no, man, right? Like, yo, legitimately, like, I love steak so much. Like, I want to get married to a steak, right?
Oh, no.
And like, I want my side bitch to be a loaded baked potato.
Come on, man.
All right, man. Let's continue on with the Ted Kaczynski thing.
So this
bro.
this post says, with his character's death, the thread of prophecy is severed. Restore a save game to restore the weave of fate, or persist in the doomed world you have created. Look, things are not going to be as good with Ted gone. Okay, the prophecy has been severed. Things are going to get more and more chaotic. He was the link holding it all together, and now it's gone.
Maybe, I mean, like, yo, let's keep this 100. If he had died back in the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like, you know, we might have listened to him more.
Yeah.
It's like Tupac. Like, Tupac's a legend because he never got old.
Yeah, I guess dying at 80 it hurts your martyr status a bit.
I don't know, but he was able to live on so long in jail and still like influence things and
Dude,
to an
and he
extent.
was,
I mean,
and dude, people would write him letters all the time, and he would respond to all the letters. Like,
yeah.
and he was still like very politically active. Like I saw one, someone wrote Ted like get well soon, and then Ted was like, bro, I have cancer, I'm not getting well soon. By the way, my life doesn't matter. You have to continue the movement. We have to fucking burn down the government. And even when they jailed him, even when they arrested him and jailed him and beat him, he never let go of his political ideology. He stayed strong.
Yeah.
He knew that we had to return to Monkey, and he never abetted from that.
That is a man of conviction.
Yes, exactly. A lion of a man. Someone. This is ironic. Someone asked ChatGPT to write a poem for Ted Kaczynski, the anarcho goddamn primitivist. But actually, it did a good job. In the depths of darkness, a mind did dwell. A man named Ted, the Unabomber, they would tell. A life obscured by shadows and pain, an enigma wrapped in a twisted chain. Through rugged wilderness, he sought solace deep. Away from society's embrace, he chose to keep. Unyielding, he retreated to a secluded abode, a solitary existence on nature's untamed road. Within the solitude, his mind did churn. A brilliant scholar, a prodigy to learn, but a path diverged, twisted by despair into the depths of madness. He would tear. Unleashing chaos from his twisted heart, a reign of terror, a symphony of dark art. Packages of destruction delivered with care, a silent menace lurking, causing deep despair. His manifesto, a rambling prose, unveiling thoughts that society chose to shun and discard, dismiss as mad, yet within those words, a grain of truth he had. Even fucking ChatGPT knows that this man was the most base dude alive.
Damn.
Yo, man, love, bro. Like, just based, bro.
Damn.
We also have a couple. We have some quotes from good old Ted K.
Yo, my favorite, bro. My favorite writing of his is "The Systems Need a Strict," bro. Like, I've used it in so many goddamn videos of mine. Like, yo, it's so great. It is the best. Like, it's so amazing. Go ahead, bro. Like, read it out.
The university intellectuals play an important role in carrying out the system's trick. Though they like to fancy themselves independent thinkers, the intellectuals are the most over-socialized, the most conformist, the tamedest and most domesticated, the most pampered, dependent, and spineless group today. As a result, their impulse to rebel is particularly strong. But, because they are incapable of independent thought, real rebellion is impossible for them. Consequently, they are suckers for the system's trick, which allows them to irritate people and enjoy the illusion of rebelling without ever having to challenge the system's basic views. This is truth. This is fucking
With
prophetic.
a picture of Jordan Peterson.
Oh my god.
Son, fucking magnifique. That is, yo, bro, send me that fucking meme, dude. I need that bitch. I need that fucking meme, son. This is going to be like, we're going to put this up and like just keep it in the front of casual VC text and fucking political debate. And that is going in my motherfucking in my goddamn fucking Discord, right? And it's going on my that might be my profile picture on Twitter. Keeping this 100, bro.
I just left it down in the chat. Okay, so we have that. We have a short story by Ted as well. And I thought this was worth reading through. So after hearing their complaints, the captains and the mates huddled for a conference during which they winked and grinned broadly at each other. Then the captain stepped up to the front of the poop deck and announced that the able seamen would be given gloves to keep their fingers warm. The Mexican sailor would receive wages equal to 3/4 the wages of the Anglo seaman. The women would receive yet another blanket. The Indian sailor could run a crap game on Saturday and Sunday nights. The bosun would be allowed to suck cocks publicly after dark, and no one would kick the dog without special permission from the captain. The passengers and crew were ecstatic over this great revolutionary victory, but by the next morning, they were again feeling dissatisfied and began grumbling about the same old hardships. The cabin boy this time was getting angry. "You damn fools," he shouted. "Don't you see what the captain and the mates are doing? They're keeping you occupied with your trivial grievances about blankets and wages and the dog being kicked so that you won't think about what is really wrong with this ship, that it's going farther and farther to the north, and we're all going to be drowned. If just a few of you would come to your senses, get together, and charge the poop deck, we could turn this ship around and save ourselves, but all you do is whine about petty little issues like working conditions and crap games and the right to suck cocks." The passengers and crew were incensed. "Petty," cried the Mexican. "Do you think it's reasonable that I only get 3/4 the wages of an Anglo sailor? Is that petty?" "How can you call my grievance trivial?" shouted the bosun. "Don't you know how humiliating it is to be called a fruit?" "Kicking the dog is not a petty little issue," screamed the animal lover. "It's heartless, cruel, and brutal." All right, then, answered the cabin boy. These issues are not petty and trivial. Kicking the dog is cruel and brutal, and it is humiliating to be called a fruit. But in comparison to our real problem, in comparison to the fact that the ship is still heading north, your grievances are petty and trivial, because if we don't get the ship turned around soon, we're all going to drown. Fascist, said the professor. Counter-revolutionary, said the lady passenger. And all of the passengers and crew chimed in one after another, calling the cabin boy a fascist and a counter-revolutionary. They pushed him away and went back to grumbling about wages and about blankets for women and about the right to suck cocks and about how the dog was treated. The ship kept sailing north, and after a while, it was crushed between two icebergs and everyone drowned. I fucking love Ted.
I fucking love it. It's great.
He
Fucking
had
amazing.
he had a good humor about him.
I mean, okay, so
could you do?
here's the question. Here's the question, right? Do you even want to save it at this point?
Yeah, is this a good ship? Is it maybe better to just let it sink into the ocean?
Like, do I even like this ship anymore? Like, this is where I've gotten to. I'm like, I kind of don't even like this ship anymore. Like, I'm saying fuck this ship, right? Like, how about we just say fuck this ship and like go on and do our own goddamn thing?
Yeah, fuck
right?
this
Like,
ship.
let's go make our own ship, right? Like, we can make our own ship with like blackjack and hookers. You know what? Fuck the blackjack, right?
What if the ship breaks up into like 3 to 5 different parts? How about that?
Oh yeah, it has some.
Yo.
It has some like lifeboats. Maybe not everyone has to be on the
This
same
is
ship.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
do we even like, bro? Listen, like, I want to do what we do where we live. You can do what you do where you live, and we just leave each other the fuck alone and don't tell each other how to live. I feel like it's a better way of doing things, is as an in general thing, and we stop worrying about fucking GDP. Right? It's just a better way.
So yeah, so that was actually just a Ship of Fools by Ted Kaczynski. If you want to read the whole thing, you can.
Great book. Great book.
Here we have I guess he was gonna do a TED talk. Ideas worth spreading.
Ideas worth sharing.
Yeah, no, there's good ideas.
Still not as good as Sam Hyde's 2070.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a classic TED talk.
Oh my god.
Here's Ted Kaczynski just being upset by things. From Reddit, my toddler almost never addresses me as mom or mommy. He only does when he's annoyed or angry. I know he can, he just doesn't. So this morning he was following me around, calling me a Dexpa over and over and over, holding my face, mouth in front of my eyes, absolutely addressing me. Finally, he said, "A Dexpa, pay baby shock." And I realized what was going on. My mom got a Fire TV Cube for Christmas. My kid is calling me Alexa and demanding I play Baby Shark. This is his first complete verbal request for something, and he called me Alexa. Welcome to the future. This is a brave new world.
Oh, my God.
Goddamn.
We have
amazing.
If you think that big government interferes in your life too much now, just wait till the government starts regulating your genetic constitution, the genetic constitution of your children. Yep, that's coming.
Yep. That's
it's not going to be government. It's going to be an AI program.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be government.
No, it's going to be an AI program ran by the government.
It'll be both.
The government's going to implement. Both. Yeah, the government's going to like get an AI program to find out the most like expeditious genetic whatever and like implement that.
It's just going to be government, bro. It's just going to be government, and they're going to breed a whole bunch of midget Alaskan, like black, Hindu, fucking Pakistani, Chinese, fucking Spanish, motherfucking Colombians.
Yeah.
Right. And they're all going to be pangender Bolivian flute playing Gorillican. Right. And they're just gonna do whatever the hell it is that like they're just gonna breed all of those, and then they're gonna like give them all office jobs, and it's just gonna come out looking like that fat dude from fucking Demolition Man.
Okay, but consider this. That might be useful, right? Because if you have to have like because you have to like in any like according to like ESG or whatever and the DEI initiatives, you have to have a token to check every box. But if you can create one person that checks every single box, then you only have to have one of that person. And so that's actually really useful. If the government could just create the African American, Chinese, midget, Muslim, lesbian, transsexual, then that's a really useful object, I think. So I actually support that program.
No.
Wow, so inclusive.
Yeah. Okay, so
No.
next we have this is how 4chan feels, and I feel the same way.
I do too.
This is a tough day. We have but what first motivated me wasn't anything I read. I just got mad seeing the machines ripping up the trees. It wasn't ideological. It was, you know what? It wasn't metaphysical either. It was axiological. This man,
Shut the fuck! God
he
damn
knew
it!
what was up.
You and these fucking words, bro.
He knew it. This is a young Ted. Just going. I tried to warn you.
Did they de-age him with AI?
I think they might have.
God damn it! Like,
Yeah.
God damn it!
Here we have there will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. It's already happened. Hundreds of Protestants attend a sermon in Nuremberg given by ChatGPT, which told them not to fear death. This is the future that Ted was trying to tell you to maybe we should avoid, but here it is. We are already.
Listen. The Protestants were going to do what the Protestants do. Okay, like this is what you know why they started Protestantism? Do you actually know why?
So that the king could have he could divorce.
No, it's because they got tired of the Catholics telling them that they can't make money by like stealing from other people and charging them like interest.
Okay, that's fair too. This is just the best thing ever.
Voted by mail.
He voted a few times.
He voted with his feet and the box.
And you know what? He goddamn made sure that his votes counted. His votes counted a lot. And finally, when it comes to the TED segment, we just have some books. So if anyone wants to pick up some Ted Kaczynski light
Did you
reading.
know, bro? Did you know that they made it illegal for him to make money off of those books?
Are you serious?
What?
That's insane.
Yeah, he's not allowed to make. He wasn't allowed to make any money off of those books.
How is that legal?
They don't care.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at what they're doing to Trump.
Yeah, they don't. Again, they don't care about their own rules. They don't give a shit. They said literally because I looked it up. Like I was gonna buy it, and like I said, it said like go fucking like it was paying to this person, whatever. And I looked it up, and they were like, yeah, like he's not allowed to he wasn't allowed to make any money off of those books by court order because
Wow.
He bombed places.
So
yeah.
Wait. So you're telling me that Amazon gets to make money off of Ted's writings?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a clown world. Everything is silly. Honk honk.
Hong
I
Kong.
just love Jeff Bezos. Bezos is Bay.
Yep. So there was a segment about Ted. Good night, sweet prince. You will be missed. You were the best of us.
We agree.
All right, next thing. Here we have Mommy, look at that healthy example of masculinity. And I guess the mom is wearing a LGBTQ shirt, which is nice. And she goes, "Don't look at him, Ricky."
Stop discriminating against people of two spirits. All right.
Of course. And the mom goes, "Don't look at him, Ricky. I don't want you to be influenced by." Oh God, no. Ricky, it's too late, mother. I am base now. It is officially white boy summer. This is a meme courtesy of Jesus, and it's fucking stupid, but it's funny.
It's amazing.
Good job, Jesus.
Here we have more than 130 alleged Tasmanian Aboriginal relics have been seized in a raid in Sydney. Aboriginal relics seized. They're rocks! They're just fucking rocks! The Aboriginals
Listen, man,
never got
alright.
past the Stone Age.
To be fair, some of those
Listen-
rocks do look like they've been shaped to be more tool-like,
Mm,
but they're
yeah.
extremely
Didn't-
crude. Very, very
Didn't
crude
we just
tools.
have like a whole segment about like worshiping a guy
Yes.
who said that we should just go back to rocks?
Yes. But
Yeah, that's
also,
true.
Not shameless.
but we can
Let's not shame
also
them.
we can also make
I'm
fun
pro
of
them.
the Aboriginals because even though it is
No,
smart
no.
to only ever
No,
make rocks,
No, what you
They
do
weren't
is
good
you
at-
make fun. No, you make fun of the white people who like are upset about us moving rocks around.
okay, yeah, that's fair. Why the fuck are all these white academics giving a shit about these goddamn rocks on the ground? That's fair.
I
Okay.
agree. Yeah.
Here we have a. Is it a boy or a girl? We'll let the kindergarten teacher decide. Of course, this is how things work now.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, shut up, bigot.
Yeah, you fascist.
Goddamn piece of shit.
Why are you tossing litter around here? I'm lazy. I don't care about this community. I think other people should pay to clean up after me. And that's actually just what the Chad says.
No. Like go to chat because fuck you. That's why. That's why I do that shit.
Yeah, this sounds like something out of Chad GTP. Ha! Oh,
Like because you told me not to. That's why I'm doing.
That's
All right.
why.
Like that's the most based answer.
Because fuck off. That's right.
Yes. Because eat a dick. I don't care.
Okay.
I grabbed it. He grabbed it.
This is courtesy of Pnoid. This is still blowing my mind. LOL. Close your eyes and imagine an apple. What do you see? I'm a 5. I am literally a 1. Where are you at, Pnoid?
I'm like negative 43, right? Because I could picture like 10 apples and spin them
Oh,
around.
you can
in my
do
hand.
10? Fuck. Okay.
I can do 50. I can do 50,
Holy
100. Like, how many do you want to do, bro? Like, we can do all the apples spinning around. In my hand.
Dude, that's a lot of apples.
Yeah, I don't care.
Jesus, where are you at? Can you envision an apple in your head?
I'm a solid 2.
2. Okay, nice. So, and I guess that all these people just they can't envision things. This person says anyone that says anything other than 5 is lying. That seems fair. Wait, 5? No, 5 is the blank one. Wait,
Yes.
I'm like 4, almost a 5. I'm a 5. Wait, people can actually see things in their head?
No. Is that I'm a bit jealous. Others can just conjure image from the ether like sorcerers.
But I can. I can just see a fucking apple. I'm a 5, and I can't see in my head, and also I don't have an internal monologue. No thoughts that empty. That person's obviously memeing.
Obviously, dude.
But no, but I know that there are some people they can't see things in their head. I can picture whatever the fuck you want. Like I can picture anything. But
I'm looking at a motor right now in my head. It's like fucking at the pistons moving and shit.
well,
This sounds scary because what would happen? Okay, let's say all technology ceases to exist. If you can't imagine things, how do you nut? How do you jerk off? If you can't like envision things in your head,
They have
Or
they
you
have
just
they have these images, right? That like that you can play them
Wait, is
one
that-
after
is
another.
that porn?
Right, they're
Are you
recorded
describing
onto
porn?
a device.
No. But I'm talking about if that ceases to exist, people would just sit there being like, I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, that is.
They
okay.
would stare in somebody's window.
That is a good point. Like, okay, there was a time in my life when I was like a teenager and I didn't have my own laptop where I would have to just sit down and just imagine. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there actual people that cannot just imagine shit
Sit
in
down
their head?
and imagine it. Yeah.
Like, how do they jerk off without
Yeah.
porn? Do they just
Exactly.
Do they just not?
Okay.
What the fuck?
All right. I'll be
Hey,
honest.
yeah,
I remember when I was a kid, like I drew a stick figure with titties right
Yes.
underneath of the coffee table.
I also
Yes.
drew a
Right.
stick figure with titties. A
Yes,
couple
I
times,
used to do that all the
actually.
time. And but my whole thing is this: like, like, I would just like sit down and imagine, and I always like start off like in a restaurant. I'd be like, oh, the lasagna is amazing, and
You
it would
always
always be pretty dry.
Where the fuck did that go?
He's like, I always started off in a restaurant, like, bro, like, it's the only way porns can begin is me eating a lasagna in a restaurant. Like, yo, if I'm not eating lasagna, son, like, yo, I'm not prepared, all right? Like, lasagna is foreplay for me. There's something about the ricotta cheese, right? It gets it done for me, right? Like, it's the smell wafting into my nose.
It eventually
and then there's like a thick Italian broad comes out with her hips and a mustache, right? And she's standing here looking at you like, hey, what do you want? Right?
It eventually ends up anywhere. Like, you could be like, it ends up him fucking a midget or like him fucking a Thai ladyboy in Cambodia. It doesn't matter where it ends up. It matters where it starts. That's eating lasagna.
Like, yo, that's like my man got a jetpack and a car and a motherfucking plane and a helicopter outside of the restaurant for different fucking purposes to get him where he needs to go to make that porno work.
Dude, it's like Groundhog Day. He has to start from the same position every time.
Yo, I don't give a shit whether I'm nutting her face or her titties, but it has to start with a plate of lasagna, right? It doesn't.
It always starts with lasagna.
It's fucking
okay. So we have POV, you the wrong gang. It's just cats. I thought this was cute.
I can't with you, bro.
I like cats.
I know.
Kitty.
Speaking of cats, my black English teacher, when I tell her to look up the name of H.P. Lovecraft's cat, ooh.
Man, listen, this is gonna get cut out of my video. I'm pretty sure.
So to anyone who doesn't know the name of H.P. Lovecraft's cat, go ahead and Google it. Go Google it.
I don't
What
know.
is the name?
What is the name?
I don't know.
This is such a confusing thing. Wow.
I
Is it nigger?
actually don't know.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay. And no, that's not the full name. It was N-word something else. I forget.
Spear Chucker Jones, because that was a name from a Match character in 1980.
That actually sounds very inclusive.
Yes, it was. Everything is.
Wow.
Here we have an Arab man, and he goes, "Why should I apologize for being a misogynist? Has any woman ever apologized for turning me into one?" This is the appropriate question. This man is asking
Good
the right
job,
questions.
buddy.
Yes.
Good job, buddy.
It's fucking women's fault. It always has been.
Yeah, it's always women's fault. Every time.
Blown away by the fact that apparently some people literally have an internal monologue that they can hear in their heads. Today I learned not everyone does that. I learned last year that some people literally see things they imagine in their heads. Yep, and this is fucking weird that people can't do this. There's so many NPCs out there.
They vote too. That's the real bitch.
Oh god, they do vote. And I bet that they're fucking super persnickety about voting. Like, they vote every time, and I'm sure they're very orderly about it, and
Sounds like something some of us could learn from.
I actually, you know what? I just came up with this idea in my head, but I'm just gonna say I think it's true. When the wolf was domesticated to become a dog, it became very friendly, but it also became a lot stupider. Like, a wolf is smarter than like almost any dog, save for like maybe some collies or whatever. But what if the same thing is happening to humans? Like, through the process of human domestication, some people, they've just lost the ability to see shit.
Oh, it is. Yo, it's literally been measured that like human beings are getting dumber and have been since like the 1800s.
That's been measured? What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Have you met anybody who's as smart as Thomas Jefferson or Ben Franklin or what I mean? Right?
Okay, dude, but you have to remember that was like the fucking like they're like aristocrats of the time. It's
yeah, but there was
different.
also like 200 people in America back then.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was much less people and way more geniuses.
There weren't
right, literally, there's like
200,
whole
there were
studies.
way more.
No, there's like whole studies of like this where it's like, yeah, we're not creating geniuses anymore.
Well, that's partially because of population control, and
No, it's not.
We're-
It's not because of abortion. It has
We're
nothing to
becoming
do with that. It has
domesticated.
everything to do.
We are cows.
No,
We are
well, number one, we're
goats.
becoming domesticated, and number two, the other half is that like so the people who are going to be really really smart will wash out of school and they drop out of the system.
yeah,
They found there was this guy. I forget his name, but in general probably knows him. He basically he graduated like Yale with like a master's degree at like 16 or some shit, right? And like he dropped off the map, and they found him working at a Home Depot.
Oh, Bob Lazar. Yeah,
Was it Bob Lazar?
I believe so. Yeah, he
I
worked
don't
as
know.
like a he's
Yeah.
he's like one of the smartest people to ever live, and he worked as like a bouncer at a bar.
No,
and-
Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar is the
No,
guy
no,
who
no,
did
not,
the UFO thing on Joe Rogan.
Sorry, no, not Bob Lazar. God, who am I thinking of? The guy.
I don't know. I don't know his
Yeah,
name.
okay, whatever.
the guy,
Yeah, the guy.
the dude,
Michael
you
Fisher.
know, the thing.
Michael
Hey,
Fisher. Right, I
he's
don't know.
the guy, the one with the face.
You know, the thing.
The
Yeah.
guy with got a pair of legs.
Yeah, he's got two
Yeah,
arms.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking he got
So-
eyeballs and shit, right? He
Yeah,
got
but
hair.
I'm actually really interested in this. So, Pnoid, you're saying that intelligence. What is the exact reason for intelligence dropping like a stone?
Domestication.
Like really, all right, number one, yeah, it's domestication and it's evolution, right? In the end of the day. So like really simply put, if you don't have the pressure to be smart, you're not going to get smart people.
Okay.
Yeah, it
All
turns
right,
out
so-
that actually, you know what our system loves? People that don't think outside the box and follow whatever the boss and or government tells
Yeah.
them to do. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so then, what is the reason why those people tend to drop out of the system, drop out of school?
The
It's,
system is
it's-
not made
okay.
for smart people. It's,
Once you realize like what
It's
the
made
system
for
is, right?
conformers. Yeah, it's made for
No,
people
no, no,
who
no, no, no,
conform.
no, no, no. Okay, listen. So like I'm really, really fucking smart. Okay, like I'm fucking really smart.
I know. I'm talking to you.
Right. And here's a principle about it, right? It is way easier for me to be a truck driver than it is for me to go to college, deal with the headaches of being in an office and do all the shit that I have to do in order for me to like, you know, like utilize my intelligence.
Gotcha.
Right. And so once you're intelligent enough to realize that the system's fucking retarded, you just go, you know what? It's like I could just live in like a 1-bedroom apartment and drink beer and like enjoy myself and do whatever I want. And I can just be happy. Right. Because like I can be happy that way. And I don't have to like worry about the nonsense. Right. Once you get past the point of like, you know how like you said you used to be an atheist and now like you turn into like a religious person, right? Like basically it's like you go, all right, well, like, oh man, sports ball are just bread and circuses for the masses and like it's all for dumb people. Once you realize that, and then you go, but yeah, you know what? It's enjoyable to sit and watch football at a bar with your friends.
Yep.
And you stop, right? It's like like everybody's like, I hate Nickelback. Everybody sings along to Rockstar when it comes out of the car. Shut the fuck up. We all love that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you eventually get to the point where you just go, you know what? Like, there are like just being like ignorance is bliss in the end of the day.
This is like the meme with the bell curve, and the really dumb person is like, I like sports bars, and the really smart person is like, I like sports bars, and then like the midwit at the top goes, oh no, sports bars it's not for me. I want to It's like that.
Like, oh, I like to go to wine tastings and eat
Yeah.
cheese.
Dude,
right?
I hate midwits more than anything. They're the fucking worst.
Yeah, that's what happens, right? Like when you're on the top end of the bell curve, you just end up going, yeah, you know what? I kind of do like watching other dudes beat the shit out of other dudes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it's enjoyable. You know what I mean? And you can just be on that level where you go, hey, how about this? How about I don't lose my accent and I can be me as a human being and make the same or make a really decent living and like
Yeah.
raise kids and just like live my life.
Yeah, kind of like just being like, you know what? Nickelback and Velveeta cheese are actually pretty good.
They're not bad. Well, Velveeta's does suck, but yeah, but they're
Yeah,
not too bad.
Velveeta's terrible, right? Like, try not to eat Goy Slop as much as possible.
But
you
it's
know?
called no, but they call it liquid gold on the packaging. It must be delicious.
I know they do, but I'll be out. Listen here, General Chief. Okay, so I was very, 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 very poor growing up, right? And there was a point in my life where for 9 months, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all I had was government macaroni and cheese.
Ugh.
And government macaroni and cheese came with government cheese, which was basically Velveeta.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think it's like a 40% petroleum or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm like, once I was done with that and I got to be 18, I said, I will never have that in my house again. That will never happen. Right. And I never did because, like, yo, just no. All right. I will never be at that level again. I will eat I'll be honest, I do like the wick cheese, like the cheese that like you're only allowed so when you get wick, right, as like a mom or whatever it is, right, they
Wick?
give you like a list of things you're allowed to have, right? And one of them is the Kraft Deluxe cheese that are not like wrapped individually, like they're sliced,
Oh.
and it's the blue joint, right?
What?
And it's like, and it's not cheese, like it's not a
cheese
it's not
product.
a pasteurized process. No, it's a cheese food. It's food.
Right.
It's not a product,
Okay.
right? Like the singles are products. This is food, and they're not bad, right? Like they're not bad cheese at all. Like they're fucking slamming. And it, like, if you do want to make things like macaroni and cheese out of it, they're not. They melt, right? It's not like the regular cheese where like it just blocks. It just they look at you and like you hit it with a lighter and it just like burns. You know what I mean?
Okay, I don't know about this Kraft wick thing, but I'm sure it's very good.
It's not bad. It's not bad, bro. It's not bad. I'll just put that out there. Okay.
Here we have Ariel. How would you feel if you had legs? But I don't have legs. Yeah, but how would you feel if you did? I don't understand the question. I just told you I don't have legs. It's a very specific joke. You probably it's a funny joke.
Is it about Christopher Reeves?
It's about there was this okay. I forget exactly what the story was, but there was this black teenager, and the he played the knockout game, and I think he like ended up like accidentally murdering like some old white dude or some shit like that. And the judge was like, how would you feel if someone, punched you? And then he went, well, I didn't get punched. And then the judge went, well, yeah, but how would you feel if you did get punched? And then he goes, I don't understand the question. I didn't get punched. And the funny bit is that I guess this is from the lore of 4chan. There are some people that are so stupid that they cannot they don't have the mental processes to understand hypothetical scenarios. There are some people that are that dumb. And yeah, so that's the joke here. Everything is funnier if it's explained. Okay. You have the four horsemen of optical illusions. So we have the first image is it's actually just it's a cat putting his paws on the woman's face. The second image is actually it's just a Nintendo DS with straps like on a carpet or a bed or something. The third image is it's actually just a Korean guy with his head next to a balloon, and it's just his reflection in the balloon. And the fourth image, it's just a guy with a guitar. That's his guitar. So yep, there's that. There you have it. Isn't that humorous? This is from Jesus. No, we're moving because of the content of their character.
What do you mean by that? That smug face. Oh my god.
Should have been a dude in a U-Haul. It should have been a dude in a U-Haul. Keep it at 100.
That's fucking hilarious.
Would just added the whole way to it.
We have a hypocritical defund New York Police Department advocate moved out of Harlem for safety issues. So the left-wing state lawmaker who pushed for cutting police funding, she had to move out. She was robbed.
But why?
Well, because there wasn't enough police to deal with the
Yo,
crime.
bro, did you hear that like the people who like they're forcing back into like the office, the remote workers, like one of the reasons that they say that they don't want to come back to work is because they're worried about getting shot going into the fucking city to go to work every day.
Well, that seems like a nice city to live in.
Well, I mean that's all cities, bro. That's all American cities. Like
Well, it's
you
not my
pick one.
city, but yeah, I get
You
it.
live you get.
I
I'm
live.
not gonna dox you.
I will say that I live in a very very nice area that's filled with almost nothing but whites, Jews, and Indians. So
I will say that
You
I
live in the
a society.
suburbs.
I know, dude. I live in a fucking 17-story building. In a little fucking I live in a I I live in a pod, but it's a 17-story building. That's not the suburbs.
Again, you live in the suburbs in like Alexandria area, right? You don't live in downtown fucking DC because like yo, if you leave like the Capitol Hill area, right, and you go past K Street and you go into like the regular part of DC, you may get shot. I mean, his name was Seth Rich.
I mean, yeah, but I don't have any information that would lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton. Okay, I don't have that.
His name was Seth Rich. I'm just saying.
So his name was Seth Rich, and it was totally 100% a botched robbery.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Yeah, they didn't actually steal anything from him. He still had like his wallet and Rolex watch.
Yeah, yeah, and also those leaked documents or the whatever the hacked documents totally were hacked by the Russians.
Mhm.
It totally wasn't an intentional leak.
Mhm.
Just saying.
And it didn't come out later that actually potentially he was in communication with Julian Assange. Definitely not.
I mean, Julian Assange didn't go on an interview and go like, one of our fucking like, you know, they're in our sources are in danger.
Our
I mean,
sources,
look what happened to Seth Rich and
yeah,
fucking Washington D.C.
like
and he said, "Are you
honest-
saying he's your source?" He said, "I'm not confirming anything."
yeah, exactly.
He
Unbelievable.
didn't say that he did not confirm anything. He didn't say that.
Yo, the government is trustworthy as shit though, like 100%. Let's go. For all the glow in the darks listening, I trust you.
What do you think about Hastings, Michael Hastings?
Which one was he?
He was a like a journalist expose type, kind of related to Glenn Greenwald and that kind of journalism. He was an extremely paranoid person, did have issues with drugs. He died at like 4:30 a.m. in his very high-tech car, like speeding down a Los Angeles road going like 100 miles an hour, and it was really sketchy.
He got
He got
Princess Diana'd. Yeah.
It was really sketchy because he was trying to use his neighbor's car. He was like, "Listen, I'm really scared to use my car. Can I use yours?" And his neighbor was like, "No." And then he died the next morning, very suspiciously.
Yeah. No, that's 100% a thing. The government does have the ability to just hack into your car and make the gas go vroom. And you can't stop
and make it steer and do things. And scary.
It's called getting Princess Diana'd. It sucks when it happens to you. Try to avoid it.
Yeah.
Here we have just a sudden increase in underwater crime. That's so mean. Oh no.
All right.
Me.
So I had a people question.
No problem. Me wanting to flirt? Question mark? N-word. It just. You ever trying to like hit up a girl, try to get her number, try to get her digits, and you blurt out the N-word? Oops. Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
He's like, "Oh my God, yes! Now I want to know you."
No. Like, yo, I'll be honest with you. Like, I go on these dating sites sometimes, and I try to pick up chicks, right? And then, like, like they, like, we get the conversation about the kids or whatever, and I'm like, yeah. So, how many of your kids have a disability, right? And she's like, oh, well, only 2 of them. And she's like, how did you know? I said, because every single mom's kids are all fucking disabled.
Oh,
And they go,
no.
"Oh, I'm fucking done talking to you."
Oh no. and then that's when you shout the N-word at them, and then it's all good.
Like,
I won't invest in my children. I will outsource my youth job. I will dismantle my union job. I will secure my pension. I will lower your wage. I will contract foreigners. I will open borders. I will jail you for having wrong opinions. I will abort your brother and sister. I won't leave you a penny. I won't hire your friends. I won't let you inherit my home. I will sell you my home to I will sell my home to foreign investors. I will sell the whole country too. I am a boomer, eater of children. No generation had so much money and left so little. April moi le dirge. Thank you, boomers. They did a really good job.
Well, they haven't all died yet. So once they do,
they had
that's
not
sweet
even
money.
most of them have died yet. Like, yo, we need to start fucking putting sugar in the water, bro. Like, just get rid of them.
That would do it.
Let the diabetes do the work for us.
Dude, so I looked up George Soros the other day. He's 92 fucking years old. How long left does that man have? Please, can he not live to 100? Like, can he just die already?
I mean, like, he's
someone else will take his
investing
place.
heavily. Yeah, he's investing heavily in Elon Musk's motherfucking brain scan thing. I forget the name. Neuralink.
Oh, yeah.
Neuralink, yeah.
Could we just not? Could he just, like, I love the man. I wouldn't wish death upon anyone, but could he just not live to 93? He's had enough years on this planet. Jesus Christ.
I mean, didn't he like sell Jews to the Nazis and shit? Can
someone explain to me why it is that Ted Kaczynski couldn't even live to 85 and yet George Soros is going to make it to 93? Someone explain that to me. Only the good die young. Okay, only the good die young. This is true.
And here's another question.
Age,
why is it that all like Anglo fucking old people start looking like demons after like the age of 80?
Soros,
right? They have like
Soros
them
is
like
not Anglo.
fucking those
Soros is not. He's Hungarian.
Yeah, he's Aryan, right? But
he's
either way, it goes,
Hungarian.
right? Yo, yeah, he's Anglo.
No.
Like, yo, he looks just like Rockefeller. Did you ever see Rockefeller? Like the John D. Rockefeller, the third guy?
What do you
right?
call?
Like, yo, he looks like. Like his eyes are like black as coal.
I just made up this
bags
joke.
Under him.
I just made up this joke. This is a General Chief original. What do you call an Aryan with a big dick? A Hung-Aryan?
All
right, next thing. Hey kid, want a gender lollipop? Yum. Groomer. Cloak of invisibility. Groomer, where? I don't see nothing. 'Cause he has the flag on. Haha. Someone typed into, I guess, like Midjourney, Republican versus Democrat protester. So this is literally what AI believes is the difference between the left protester and the right protester, and kind of based. I think that Midjourney is on the right track here. This makes sense.
Base as fuck, bro. Base as fuck.
Pretty accurate.
Actually, I know. I like this quite a bit because it's like, you know, the lefty, it's all about themselves. It's just one person and they're crying and it's all about their own feelings.
Yeah.
Whereas the right...
Perceived injustices, yeah.
With the right, it's a man with a crowd. He has a group behind him. They all believe the same thing. They're waving the American flag. And he looks strong and he's capable and he's not crying. He's angry. This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know what I mean? Of course it's a woman as a Democrat.
Yep, because...
blue hair.
Yeah, that's how it works. Actually, if you go back and you look at the statistics, if only men had voted in the 2020 election, then Trump would have won by a landslide. If it was only women, then Biden would win by a landslide. Like, actually, the increasingly our nation is divided via like gender. Excuse me, via gender when it comes to left or right. The men want Republicans.
Well, like, yeah, even the Mexicans, like 75% of Mexican males are fucking Republicans, right? It's just 100% of Mexican females are Democrats.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I mean,
It's not 100%.
well,
It's
not
changing.
100,
It's
but
shifting.
it's pretty high.
It's shifting.
It's
Well,
not.
It's
It's not
shifting.
shifting with women. It's shifting with the dudes.
Yeah.
Mexican women are like black women. They like
it's this. Yeah, it's the same thing with black people. Actually, the black dudes they've been switching over to like Republicans like pretty heavily, but the black women maintain. Oh, Walter can talk about this actually.
Shut up, Walter. No one cares about you. You're not even a real black person.
I've said it before. The trans issue is going to get a lot of women courted onto the right.
And a lot of black voters too. We're kind of getting tired of that.
Yo, women do not actually care about trans shit. Like legitimately.
Why do we still have the 19th Amendment? It makes no goddamn sense.
They are all feminists. They'll turn on you after they get tired of the fucking shrooms, okay? We'll stop.
Yeah, like literally, like yo, the thing that's going to win the next election is abortion.
Oh God, I hope not. I fucking hope not.
No.
Such a
It's going to be abortion.
It's the
Right,
dumbest
and
fucking
legitimately, women can't have freedom without abortion.
Yeah, the Supreme Court should have just left it alone.
But I have to be able to have sex with a new man every weekend and not suffer from any sort of consequences of pregnancy. That's my right as a human. Yeah.
I fucking hate women sometimes.
How am I going to be able to, you know what I mean, like the drug dealer in high school and get pregnant for weed, right? You know what I mean, and still be able to go to college if I can't fucking have an abortion?
These are serious questions that women have to face every day.
Wait, guys, how can I get my back blown out by Tyrone and not have his black baby, you know, because we've getting too many of these fucking brown babies, you know?
Yeah. Like, she has to get fucked by Tyrone. Like, that's obvious, but she doesn't want to have Tyrone's baby. How do we correct for this? Come on, society.
Let's get rid of
No. She wants to have She wants to have Tyrone's baby, right? But she wants to be able to go to college and then get a decent job where she can, like, you know, spend like, you know, like a fucking credit card where she goes to Starbucks and pays, you know, 24% interest on for a latte. You know, that's how
that's
GDP number go up, son.
That's why she has to be allowed to have
GDP
Tyrone's
number
baby.
go up, son.
But we have to
GDP
pay.
number go up, son.
We have to pay for Tyrone's baby. We have to make sure that the taxpayer is paying for
No,
all of
Tyrone
the
needs no.
money.
Tyrone
Tyrone's
needs to
baby.
pay for Tyrone's baby.
It's
Yeah.
funny
Because
though,
listen, if we take
Tyrone
the money
shouldn't have to
out
pay
of
for Tyrone's
Tyrone's
baby.
pocket,
you want to know why this is
no,
funny?
Tyrone has to pay for it.
No, Tyrone should not have to pay.
Why?
The taxpayer
General,
should have to pay
you
for
wanna know
Tyrone's
something
baby.
funny? The person who pioneered abortion was Margaret Sanger. The entire concept of abortion was made to kill black babies.
It was eugenics.
Yes.
It was straight up eugenics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about a woman's right to fucking whatever.
What-
It's
You know what?
fucking amazing.
Back then, abortion in the interest of eugenics was considered progressive, and today, abortion for eugenics is still considered progressive. It hasn't changed.
So yeah, actually, Thomas Sowell has talked about this.
400,000 black dead babies. Let's get the Holocaust going, guys. This is
40
progressive.
million? You mean?
No. Shh, we can't tell the real numbers
Let's-
here.
No.
Oh, sorry.
40 million is how many Jewish people died in the Holocaust. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, gotcha.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was 100 gazillion, guys. Like, get it right.
No, it was. I think it was between 400 million and 1 billion. Jewish people died in the Holocaust.
Sorry. I was slightly off
Yeah.
with that. You know, the numbers keep cracking everywhere.
If you say that the number is lower, then you are a Holocaust denier.
Yeah, and you are an anti-Semite, guys, and
That's
we're
right.
not anti-Semitic.
That is right. Okay, next thing. Love has no age. Just this. Look how happy this is. I'm so happy.
This is liberalism made manifest.
It's the idea has taken a physical form, and it looks exactly like this.
Liberalism made manifest. I repeat myself.
It looks like Jeff Bezos.
Remember when they
It does
said
kinda-
it was just love, guys? Remember, love is love. We're never going to target your children. What are you talking about?
No,
Remember
it has no age. Come on.
We're fucking doomed as a society.
Well, he's like he's diddling like an 8-year-old, and he's like, no, I identified them as 25. It's okay. I identified them myself.
You must understand. I convinced that child to identify as a 40-year-old. It's not pedophilia, guys.
This is just an ugly tattoo of
Two of my greatest heroes. These are just real heroes.
Colin
here, okay?
Kaepernick and George Floyd.
No, not George Floyd. You have to understand. Like, there's two great heroes on here that I just love dearly.
The
I
pig.
love justice.
Wow.
I love justice, and I love eating pigs. You know, and I love pigs. Pigs are amazing.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I get that.
So
Oh
cringe.
look, man, it's Colin Kaepernick. What up, Colin?
Just a true American hero. Also, why the hell is this? This is clearly on a white dude's back. Like, what the fuck? Why is this on a white dude's back? Like, it's trashy enough, but
White liberals.
gotta love them.
Listen, bigot. Listen, bigot. GDP number go up, okay?
GDP go up.
GDP go
It's
brrr.
It's good. GDP go up. We're all good, guys. We're not collapsing. All right, we're just fine.
Here we have a welcome aboard Clown World International. We just want acceptance. Let us get married. We want a month to celebrate our fetishes publicly. Drag Queen Library Storytime is a cherished tradition. Trans women are real women. 6-year-olds should be taught how to masturbate. And you are here with pedophilia is a valid sexual orientation. Yep, this is where we're going. We're approaching this stop.
We're so screwed, General. Like, unironically, we're so fucked.
And look at the next stops that we're gonna make on this airline.
Let's not look at it. Let's not.
Bestiality is empowering.
We're already past bestiality is empowering. This is not a good fucking thing.
But this
so fucking screwed, man.
This plane ride never ends. This is a non-ending plane ride.
Guys, societal norms and morals, those are homophobic, you know? Like, religion is just homophobic, guys.
GDP number go up, bigot. Shut up.
That is the god that we all worship as proper neoliberals.
No matter how much your society is screwed and your morals degrade, you have to understand.
We pray to GDP. Yeah, we pray to GDP number. That is our god.
Yes.
Somebody give me a chicken. I'm gonna cut its head off and put it on top of the thing so it can just run around and just figure out what we're doing next.
Here we have this is just just Pride Month in the Middle East. You know, it's really simple.
I think that if we do my homeland, it would be tires everywhere, and I think we should do that next.
Yeah, those are some beautiful differences between cultures. Some cultures like to use tires, some like to use stones. Just differences, you know.
Yeah, it's amazing. We live in a great world, and I respect the Middle East.
Yeah, it's called diversity.
For their celebration of Pride Month in some way.
I mean, look, where I'm from, it would be a bumper with a chain attached to it. I'm just saying, either way it goes.
Yeah, it's more diversity. That's just cultural diversity. We love it.
Yes, everybody's entitled to their culture, and that's based.
Yes.
Here we have what the fuck is this, and why is it on my TV? The guy is Jonathan Van Ness. He has AIDS. Good. I'm HIV positive, which is different than AIDS, but I'd rather be HIV positive than a fucking idiot piece of transphobic trash. And then it just says, I might be HIV positive, but at least I'm not transphobic.
Yo,
I have a question.
General.
Where is this man from? He looks
European. I got a question too. Okay, so like General. All right. So do you know what a Roku device is, General?
No, I don't.
It's like a little thing. It's like a little thing you plug into your TV, and like it hooks up the internet, and so like you can have like your Netflix and Amazon and YouTube on it, and you can watch it on your TV, right? If you don't have like a smart TV, right? Or you can get a Roku TV, which has it already, right? But on some of these channels, they have what's known as freebie, right? Which is basically like you can watch like say Burn Notice, right? Which I love. Burn Notice is great when I'm bored and I got absolutely nothing else to do.
Isn't that like fucking like 12 years old?
Shut the fuck up. Okay. GDP number go up, bitch.
All right, fair enough.
Yo, so, right, okay. But here's the thing. Every commercial is for HIV medication.
The fuck? Really?
Every fucking commercial.
I wonder, I I guess a lot of people have AIDS nowadays. I guess.
And I'll be real, I was watching regular TV here recently, and it's nothing but like AIDS commercials and like fucking like marriage commercials. Commercials for like wedding rings, Rosales.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
Shut up, bigot. GDP number go up.
GDP number
Also,
go up
I won't lie.
with
This
his
guy looks very
boomer
German.
tube.
This guy looks very German.
Here we have So this is I think that this is the Tinder for lesbians, and this is the
Oh, dude.
matches. If you
Oh,
try to be
dude.
a lesbian on Tinder, this is the matches that you get. It's all dudes. I mean, sorry, beautiful womans,
This is the ultimate hustle if you think about it.
right?
I fucking I'm gonna be honest. I hate turfs, not because like they hate troons, it's because they're so fucking annoying and they're all like rad thems. So like I agree with more of this because I just want them to fucking like piss off rad thems and fucking turfs, man.
I agree with that.
I feel bad for all the lesbians that just want to look some. They just want to lick some pussy,
you
and they
don't feel
can't.
bad. They're all rad thems, okay? Like, why do you feel bad for the lesbians? This is what they wanted. This is their shit made manifest, okay? Degeneracy always trickles down, all right? Don't feel bad for them.
No, I actually, I kind of like I feel like some kinship with lesbians because we both like eating pussy. Like I get it. Like I don't want to eat like a dick.
They're women. Stop treating them like people.
Just because they have a ginormous cock and a big
Yeah, I
old set of
sent you.
balls
I
doesn't make
sent you.
them
Listen,
any less
general,
woman.
general. I sent you the proper meme. I sent you the proper meme for this.
Here we go. Here we go. Yep. This is true. This is just facts.
This is why, and you wonder why after Lady MAGA, I stopped giving a shit about American conservatives.
Ugh.
Fucking joke, man. Like, do you guys remember-
Everybody's like, man, these lesbians are based. Like, no, they're not.
They're not.
Shut the fuck.
No.
Tom, you get what I'm saying,
No.
man? Like, they're all degenerate.
Listen. Yo, look. When I was a kid, all right. Actually, no, my kid was a kid, right? He was a baby. My mother-in-law was a lesbian, right? And so she would have like her little lesbian friends around, and they were all bull dykes, like what you would call today, like trans men, right? And like, so these bull dykes used to think they were like tough because like they were around a bunch of women all the fucking time, right? But like I'm me, right? You know what I mean? So I'm like, you're not gonna like tough guy me and try and punk me and shit, right? And so what I'd end up doing is like they'd come up and they'd try me out, and I would grab them right by their crotch and by their shirt and pick them up over my fucking head, right? And just watch them squirm like children, right? And they just sit there, go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Because like, yo, they don't understand that they're not men, but they want to be one really bad. Like every time I go into a line and I see a bull dyke in front of me, I cut in front of them, right? Just to go, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? So they get the proper treatment of how a man gets treated.
That seems a little bit mean, but funny.
I bet
No,
you don't do that
it's
to
not
every
me.
man, though. Oh yeah.
Now, I do it
No,
to short men sometimes.
You don't do that to men. You're liable to get into a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lesbian's not going to fight you.
No, they won't. They won't. Yeah. It's just
Depends
not
on the
in them.
lesbian.
Well, I mean, it
Some of
depends
them
on
will.
it depends on if the lesbian was born with a penis or not, right? Because like that's a new thing that we have.
I'm so tired of this fucking country. We have created the most. Not even us. It's the lawyers that created this. But still, this is just like. How is it that?
GDP number go up, bigot.
That's right.
But how is it that the lesbians seem based and
Look.
now are like getting this sympathy because the degeneracy?
I mean, dude. At some point in time, J.K. Rowling became temporarily based because she was like, yeah, I think that actually there is a distinction between women and the women with penises, and then everyone got upset with her.
I agree with her, but she's still a cunt. Like, you could still agree with somebody that you fucking hate. Like, J.K. Rowling is a rat femme.
Yeah, she is, and for some reason she's now
Has
she's
it
in the
really-
base camp. I don't know. It doesn't make it.
Has it really
Listen,
gotten that
Fucking
bad?
honk
It's
honk.
all
Welcome to
that
Clown
now.
World.
Yo, she's a conservative thought leader. All right, you need to respect. All right, tradition.
No.
The bar for conservatism is so fucking low.
Oh, please no. Please
Listen, listen, man. Two of the most important conservative voices right now are the guys that used to make content about like letting the balls hang out. All right, legitimately.
Who's
I
that?
don't think y'all really understand where you don't know about the balls hanging out.
I don't know about the balls hanging out. No.
No.
Okay, there's the Hodge twins.
Oh. Okay.
I give up on
You don't remember their
conservatives.
you don't remember their old fucking content?
No, I did. You were born like about 30 years before I was born. This might be out of my.
Okay, the Hodge twins' old content literally was like guys like writing into them emails about like their sexual problems, right? And they'd be like, in like their video, they'd be like, "Listen, man,
Wait, no,
you
no.
gotta stick it in until you let their balls hang out."
Sorry. I know.
Yeah.
The Hodge twins. They're the they appear on Steven Crowder, the African American twins. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, I know them. Right. Yes.
I can't say the slur, but I don't like those twins for my own reasons.
But no, they're African Americans and they're conservative. Ergo, they are super duper based.
No, they're gay.
What?
Okay.
No, they're not gay. I'm pretty sure they have like
They
kids or
look
something.
they look like the most gayest closeted men I've ever seen.
Besides yourself.
Not me, yourself.
I mean, like, yo, Pot, I would like to introduce you to other Pot.
But yeah, like the bar for conservatism in America is just fucking dead.
No, only
Like,
if you're black. If you're black, like basically, if you're a black dude and you go, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Hillary Clinton, then, oh my god, so based. The conservatives loves you. You're amazing. We should throw a parade for you.
Like, here's the thing: we're already conservative. It's just that we're closeted conservatives. We just
Listen, it's just black people don't like the police, right? And it's understandable why they don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of us agree with you guys on like the trans stuff, the LGBTQ stuff. Like we're more like we thump the Bible hard pretty well, man. All right. Like give us
Yeah,
some
they don't
credit.
want their sons. They don't want their sons coming home in dresses.
Yes.
Speaking of the blacks, here we have "Where's My Bike," Ariel.
Why is her face so far apart?
I don't know.
Can you listen to me real
Like,
quick?
yo,
I have
she
my thoughts
looks like a turtle.
Can I get my thoughts on this as the only diversity hire?
You are the token black guy. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I mean, like, define diversity in here, bro. Like, this is the internet, okay? Like, technically, I'm black, and I don't know how that fucking happened.
No, I'm more blacker than you, Tom. Okay. Anyway, let's get
Lies.
We're all black here. Go ahead.
General, you might be the whitest person since prefix.
I mean, General, he's not wrong.
No, I didn't say he was wrong. No, I'm aggressively white.
Yes.
But yeah, I fucking hate Disney. They know what they're doing. I feel like people keep pushing out these fucking like it was a Netflix special. Now this, are they trying to just fucking like send everybody after us as a proxy war or something? Like I looked at who's producing this shit. It's not a Negro. Okay.
Okay, so actually, speaking of Disney, okay, so my girlfriend, she has a Disney Plus account, and
Oh my god.
and this was featured on like the front page of Disney. Like I was just trying to trying to find something to watch. So I flipped on to the Disney app, and this was what they were promoting: Pride from Above. And by the way, like this wasn't behind any like sort of like adult content. Like this is just something that like a kid that's on Disney could just watch. And it's just Pride, which are just literally it's fetish parades. It's fetish parades.
General,
with rainbows.
Remember, stop being homophobic, man. Like, come on. They totally are not trying to indoctrinate or fucking like groom your children.
Yeah.
Okay, stop this right wing propaganda.
Disney,
right?
Disney is a good boy who didn't do nothing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Get it.
Didn't do nothing wrong.
He ain't do nothing wrong. All right, leave him alone.
I swear to God, I actually I sat down. I watched the first 10 minutes of this bullshit, and it was a whole bunch of guys in speedos. It was a bunch of guys in rainbow speedos, and Disney is like, yeah, this is what 5-year-olds should watch. Great.
Listen.
Great.
Listen. Hey, listen. All right. Stop being
Yo,
homophobic.
GDP number go up, bigot.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. This does make
All right.
GDP number go up.
This is pure capitalism, and I love it.
Beautiful and brave.
I think that capitalism should be more like this. All right.
All right, here we have
Capitalism. Let's
This-
go into this.
this is probably the worst thing that I found in this group.
Oh my god! I just read it. Holy shit!
Me and my girlfriend, who's a non-map but ally, have once discussed that an age of consent of 8 would be good, with a mandatory sex and consent education from age 6 onwards at school, and we both ended up agreeing that's how you can create understanding of consent. And this person goes, I can see that, especially pushing schools to teach actual sex education, not even just for this subject, but in general. I feel 8 is kind of low, though. And although it's essentially out of my area of something, I feel that 13 would be a better choice.
I think I'm gonna leave now. This was the nail in the coffin.
This person says, my preferred age of consent would be around 4. Hers would be 12. So we met in the middle and said 8. I just think an age of consent shouldn't exist at all. But babies and toddlers can't...
I
So
thought-
progressive.
I love it. The maps.
I have no words.
This is real life. This is not just fantasy.
Welcome to Rome, son. Welcome to Rome.
Yes, actually, this is just straight up Rome.
We're so fucked.
What? No, but But what about the map rights? What about the map rights? Huh? We gotta
GDP number go up, bigots.
Yes. Here we have. Oh, this is just the founding fathers. This is our new flag. Fuck the
old
American
one-
flag.
Yeah, because the old one was racist and built off for the genocide of Native Americans, guys. What are you talking about?
This is
Come
better.
on.
This is so much better. We've updated it.
Listen, the flag of sodomy, pedophilia, and genital mutilation, that's the right flag.
That's right.
to
Two
represent.
spirits. Yo, two spirits.
We will construct Sodom and Gomorrah, and we will put it at the highest point of the Tower of Babel, and God will definitely not smite us for this.
We're bringing, like, you wonder why New York looks like a fucking apocalypse hellscape. God is punishing us right now.
And San Francisco as well. Yeah.
He's
San
punishing
Francisco.
all the gay places, by the way.
Here we
Like,
have
all
3 in 10 young Americans support government surveillance cameras in every household to reduce abuse and crime. What the fuck is this? What has happened to Gen Z?
Listen, don't blame my fucking generation, okay?
No, I'm blaming your generation.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck the
100%
GDP number
blaming
go up, you bigot.
Yep.
God damn it.
Literally, I didn't ask to be born in this generation, okay? I didn't ask, okay?
Well, will you accept the government surveillance camera into your home? Will you accept it?
No, they'll find out all the fucking, like, operations I have here with my family. No.
No. If you have nothing to hide, then you should be okay with the
God,
surveillance.
oh my god. Oh my god.
I have a lot to
Oh,
hide,
God.
like, fuck big government. I
General, bro. General, son. Oh my god, dude. Like, legit. Yo, fuck, bro. Like, yo, like, I can hear them saying that right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Yeah.
just hear it coming out of their mouths.
Yeah,
Bruh.
it's gonna happen. I can't wait.
Listen, okay? Listen, I was
I
born
fucking-
in the wrong generation.
Oh my god, bro. Like, yo, legit. Like,
Here we have-
I don't.
Here we have
Yeah.
okay, so this was let me see if I can. Okay, so I guess there's like this chick and she's like a rugby player and
Looks like a troon.
yeah, it kind of I think it's more like a dyke, but like she has like a pixie cut going, but it is like a female rugby player, I think. 4chan was a little bit obsessed with this for like a minute and and so they go, no, you can't just have short hair and like boy things without irreversibly mutilating your body. You need to inject testosterone and cut off your tits and turn your forearm skin into a meat tube and sew it onto your vagina, you disgusting freak. and then it goes, haha, mud goes squish.
I mean,
So-
tomboys exist. I don't really care.
I'll be honest, dude. I kind of like. I'm kind of into tomboys myself. I like tomboys.
Yeah, I like the show. I lost my virginity to a chick with short hair. I'll be honest with you. You know, what I mean, I kind of dig pixie cut.
I have different tastes than you two. I'll tell you that.
I
I don't like short hair. I like long hair.
well, that's
I like long hair too, but like I can dig a chick with short hair.
Well, also,
I can't.
At the same time, when it comes to African women, like really, they don't have the same type of hair as the other groups do. Like it's either an afro or they're wearing a wig. Like it's not.
Yeah, I've seen like they do this really cool thing with their like hair where it comes out like dreads that looks like straight hair. It looks really nice. Like it goes down.
Yeah, but those are like cornrows and they're really small,
Yeah.
right? But
Dude.
like the short hair chicks though, they're always fun.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are fun. Yeah.
I mean, most I've been around have just been really fucking annoying to deal with, and like
But
I could
also,
easily-
but also,
here's-
black people hair is weird. Like objectively, black people hair is fucking weird.
Literally-
Why did we take it in this direction? Why did you go this direction, bro?
Because
literally, general, like go
it's-
fuck
it's
yourself. Who
true.
has more lice in their hair? Who gets more
No,
lice in their
but
hair?
it's true. Like it's so curly. Like you can't do anything with it. You can't grow it out. Like it's
in their hair.
like you can do so much with
Right.
like more of the straight hair, like from like the Asians and
General,
whites and stuff. But the black people hair, it's just so curly. You can't do anything.
General, who attracts the fucking lice more? Okay, which weird hair does?
I don't. I've never had lice, so I don't know.
I've
You're
had
right.
lice.
See,
God damn.
I've never had lice.
Well, I've never
okay?
had lice either.
Yo, my son had lice like
Lice.
80 fucking times.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Fine. I guess fucking Pnoid has won this argument. Fine. White people hair it gets more lice. Whatever.
Plus, like, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I like having a fade, man. It just feels nice. It feels more nice.
I like having a fade too.
This is Raytheon. Please, bro, we're not like other defense contractors. We're committed to diversity and inclusion. Our guided missiles don't discriminate based off of race, gender, or sexuality. Please, bro, please buy more of our killing machines. GDP
Literally,
number.
If you
Go up.
literally say
Go up.
that and
Go up, buddy.
like,
goes
just
up.
replace that with Africa and like, hey guys, in Africa, we're trying to give you LGBTQ and women's rights. Like, just trust us, okay? We're not trying.
Gay
to fuck
rights in Botswana, son. Gay rights in Botswana.
No, can
Yeah.
why do you? Why do you guys keep trying that shit in Africa of all places?
Because we want
Because,
to
like,
limit your
it's working.
population numbers, bro.
Literally, you'll
No.
keep failing, okay? You're
No,
not.
because GDP number go up. That's why. Oh, what the fuck?
This is a true soldier for the left. This is
All right.
If somebody
Oh,
just
respectable.
clothesline that person right there, you'd be doing the whole world a favor.
Listen, I'll do it for you. I'm so fucking like. I'm
No.
gonna be honest.
this guy's on your side. He's your ally. Don't hurt him.
I'd rather deal with a Nazi and a white nationalist.
Me
At
too. Me too.
Like at least, I'm gonna be honest. I'm as far right as it go. I'll take the Nazi.
Nah. Honestly, I would rather deal with this guy because I feel like he would be really easy to take down. Like just a half-hearted punch would probably.
No,
You would do it.
no, because the police protect him.
Good point. Good point.
And also, I'm gonna be honest. I could probably take on a roided skinhead. They don't know how to fight.
Also, I don't think that we should be calling him. I think that's a her.
That's
Probably.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
I
Shut
don't know.
your
I don't know.
goddamn Mouth.
this fucking anger,
Shut
man.
your fucking mouth.
Shut
I
it.
swear to God.
Here we have trans people are just like you, except they're hotter, and I don't have to hold their hand through a gender studies 101
I don't want
class,
to. I don't want to.
or
I
put up
don't
a
want to.
or put up with a
Don't.
meltdown about wanting
I
to
don't.
fuck me means about their
I
identity.
don't like this person.
You know what? The fact
that
that you don't
looks
want to
like-
fuck this beautiful woman that's just you
This
being
is-
insecure about your own masculinity, bro. Mm-hmm.
This is the Anglo-Saxon. This is the modern day Anglo-Saxon.
That's a German. Get the fuck out of
Not
here. That's
wrong.
clearly a German.
Their name's Amelia. It's obviously an English person.
That's an English. That's an Englishman.
You're you're fucking acting like we want to show kids porn or something, but something I've learned through the years is that whenever right wingers accuse others of something, it's definitely because they're projecting. And then that person was charged Wednesday in a criminal complaint filed in federal court for distributing child pornography. So the dude who posted that
Don't worry, GDP go up. Ignore these things.
And GDP number go up, son.
2 months later, it turns out he had child pornography. So that's
It's like
Great.
every leftist nowadays is a pedophile.
but that's actually called a map. Don't be
They want
insensitive.
to rape kids. They want to rape
and-
kids.
no, they want to
GDP
love
number go up,
kids.
son.
They love
They
kids.
want to rape kids.
No, they want to love kids. Acceptance.
They want
Bigots.
to rape them.
You're being a bigot. They want to love them.
GDP
Are you
number go
anti-love,
up, bigot.
Walter? Walter, are you anti-love all of a sudden? Stop being anti-love.
Yeah. If you're anti-love, your anti-GDP number go up, and it's always best if GDP number goes up.
That's right.
So-
That's our god. 95% of Republicans agree with the debt deal. We don't like 98% of Republicans. Yep, true.
You need to stop calling them. This is a rhino. 95% of rhinos agree with this debt deal. And it's
Yo,
like-
there's no way that 95% of fucking anybody agrees with this debt deal. All right.
Also
There's no, like, yo, you can't get like 5 people in a room to agree on pizza toppings.
Yeah.
Let alone this fucking debt deal. That's not a true statement. No one likes this deal.
anything that's partisan is to fuck the American people further. That's all I'll say. Partisan.
I agree.
Raping the American people further.
Listen,
No.
bruh, like GDP number go up and Ukraine lives matter.
It's not
Not really.
raping the American people. It's loving
Wait,
the American people
We're
further.
killing
We're gonna love
Russians.
them so
Yo,
hard.
The amount of money that it's costing us to kill Russians is very like low. That's what Lindsey Graham said. He said it's a deal. The amount of money we're spending.
To
Fuck
be
Lindsey
honest,
Graham.
like they like over.
Well, yo,
billions
listen,
just to
yo,
kill
we're
Russians.
getting. Yo, listen, we're literally we're like clipping coupons to kill Russians right now. All right.
And we're failing, though. We're failing. Like more Ukrainians are dying than Russians. We're failing.
Listen, we don't really care. Okay.
No,
GDP number go up, bigot.
But these Slavs are killing like literal children.
Speaking of
They're
GDP,
ripping children into this war.
Canadian Cancer Society recommends cervical cancer screening for men who identify as women.
I'm so fucking tired of this world.
Bro.
I hate everybody.
Yo,
Bro.
what?
Look, it doesn't
They
matter
don't have
if you
a
were.
cervix.
No, it doesn't matter. They identify as women. They identify as someone who has a cervix.
They don't have a cervix.
They identify as someone who has a cervix. You're not getting it.
There's
South
no
Park already did an
cervix.
episode on this. South Park
Dude,
did an
like-
episode on this like a decade ago.
Holy fucking shit.
There's no cervix.
No, you're being a bigot. Stop being a
This
bigot.
is like the Mr. Garrison thing they were doing with like him getting a period. Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, and you know,
I was right.
I'm just gonna start calling biological women abortion people.
No, you have to understand. It's birthing people. Don't be a bigot.
No,
No,
abortion
it's
people. I like the
aborting
sound of
people.
abortion.
The
Yeah,
It's
I like the sound of
aborting
abortion
people.
people.
All right. Listen, no. What we should call them is GDP fucking generators. All right. It's what we should call them. All right. Legitimate. Let's call it what it is. They're GDP generators.
I actually,
Nothing more. all right?
I find that to be like actually quite humorous. Like the question, what is a woman? It's someone who is capable of having an abortion, because that's
Yes.
the purpose of women. Their
Yes.
purpose is to have
Yes.
abortions.
No. There's someone who can legally kill a child.
Oh
But-
yeah, that
but-
is really
but-
powerful.
But what about
Yeah.
trans men? Would they still be women?
Seriously, would you please stop, motherfucker? Again, can they kill it? Can they legally kill a baby?
They can. A trans man can have a baby and then kill it.
Okay,
Aborting
yeah.
people.
Again, so if they can legally kill baby, they're a woman.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
There you go, buddy.
They say the next ones will be sent by a woman. Really makes you feel like you're part of history while they're being drone bombed. Yep, 100%.
Oh, so progressive.
The Middle Easterners,
I
they
miss-
love.
I already miss Ted. I'll be honest with you. I miss
Oh
Uncle Ted
God,
already.
I do too. God. The world will never be the same without him.
I agree.
This is Joe Biden saying, "If you don't hit this, you ain't black." Walter, this is true. If you have never hit a crack pipe, you are not, in fact, black.
Walter.
Walter
Walter.
admits that
Well-
he is not black because he has never hit a crack pipe.
Walter just
There's no
smokes
sound
crack.
coming out. I just see the green light up. I see
Yep.
no sound.
Yep,
I
because
identify as white now. Okay.
Yep.
I identify as white.
Walter is a white
There
dude.
we go.
There we go. Finally
we
brought
go.
him onto the light side.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah. I ain't black anymore. Anyway, let's look at this.
I'm afraid a pap smear is out of the question because your big hairy nuts are in the way. I don't. That's highly offensive.
How the fact that this is considered offensive is just it's a joke.
GDP number go up, bigot.
The Y may be silent, but it's still there. Tyranny. It's tyranny. I thought this was actually quite clever.
You look at the people.
No, that's tyranny.
I
Oh,
Right,
wait,
it's
wait,
tyranny.
wait, you look at the people pushing.
Is that
it,
Italian?
they're all-
Yeah.
Wait,
No, man. It's like a T-Rex. It's
Oh,
like
like
a
Ty-
the
tyrant.
lawyers
Tyran.
seem to keep pushing this.
Yeah.
The Anglos and the lawyers. I think we need to
The
ask
government. It's the government because GDP number go up, dummy.
Wait, I think like are the Anglo-Saxons okay, General? Are you guys okay?
no, we're good.
No.
We're good. We just need to eliminate the Germans, and then
But what about the lawyers? The lawyers are still there. You keep working with the lawyers, and this keeps happening to you.
I know, but like
GDP number go up, bigot. You don't understand. All the
That's-
Anglos
Right.
care about is GDP number go
no,
up.
that's what the lawyers care about.
Like I'm honestly concerned for your race, General. Like, is
No.
everything okay?
Everyone is.
We have to get the lawyers to try to kill the Germans, and the Germans to try to kill the lawyers, and then we fuck off and let them try to kill each
Yeah.
other. That's the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah, and then they go
ultimately.
cut their penises off. All right, because GDP number go up.
If you cut off
But,
your
like,
penis, GDP number will go up,
White
and then God is
people,
pleased.
Are you guys okay? Like, you guys like this is actually worrying me a
I
bit.
Listen. Do you know how much money they like fucking the insurance companies spend on, each person who wants to have their penis cut off and take a whole bunch of hormones? It's a ridiculous amount of money. All right. Fucking
is a
like,
lot
yo,
of money,
GDP number go up, bigot. Okay.
Actually,
Are white people
you know-
doing okay? Are you,
you know-
guys doing okay?
you know what is
Yo.
actually crazy? Like GDP, it's based off of money that is spent, right? So actually, by implementing the highly expensive surgical practice of cutting off people's genitals, you actually can make GDP number go up. GDP number goes up when everyone cuts off their genitals with expensive surgical practices.
The Anglo,
Yes.
All-
And then they have
all
to go
hail
get, and then
GDP.
they got to go get like depression treatment, right?
Yes.
And then they have to
So much
stand here
money.
and like they have to buy lube,
So
right? And then they
productive.
have to like spend money on their
Ugh.
costume for the Pride
Yeah.
Oh,
parade.
it's so
Right? The
productive.
GDP number go up, bigot.
Yes,
Yeah.
we all have
Yeah.
to cut off our genitals.
The
GDP.
Anglos, hey guys, the Anglos and the lawyers make all the money off of it, whilst doing it themselves, because inclusion. Anyway, let's continue.
There's that.
All that money, $500 million worth
Okay.
of weapons. got locked up in Europe.
What will
Anyways.
happen? So this is the first thing is from 11 years ago. What will happen if gay marriage is legalized? And it just gay people will get married. But actually, 2023 status check. What will happen if gay marriage is legalized? Gay people will get married. Yeah. But a third world war will break out. Various plagues, locusts, frogs, etc. Schools will begin teaching kids how to have gay sex, and the terrorists will win. It all happened.
They're not wrong.
All of it.
We're closer to World War III than we've ever been.
Yep.
Ever since
Yeah, it turns out shouldn't have let the gays get married, I guess.
You shouldn't have trusted the lawyers using that clear fucking trickery, but you did. You Anglos keep falling for it. Over and over.
Here we have a smash immigrants welcome racism. So that's
That's a
Hey,
yes.
hey,
GDP number go up.
hey, you have to consider this. I'm the biggest GDP producer, man. Consider it.
you might be.
You're a slaver.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
but that
slaver.
makes GDP number go up, so it's good.
It still makes GDP number go up, and I'm not.
You
a slaver.
own Mexicans and they live in tents on your property.
The tents are well cared after. They have housing and they have food.
They get paid decently
I,
enough.
I'm
Like,
listen. When a homeless person's living in a tent, we don't stop calling them homeless.
It's a work camp. It's not a big deal. Man who thought it was also tiresome finds he is more tired than previously thought possible. Yes,
can
it doesn't
relate
a bit.
I'm so tired of this world. I'm so tired of Troons. I swear to God.
And this was
The
actually
next time I see a fucking Black Trans Lives Matter flag, I'm killing myself. I'm so tired of this.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like just eating a bullet at this point, bro. Like you have made me severely depressed for tonight. Like, do you know the amount of like awful YouTube shorts I'm gonna have to watch to forget all the things that I saw here
oh
tonight?
boy.
I've seen the most horrifying things ever, and I've been on this stream like several times.
Luckily this is the final meme. It is just the world
God.
is tiring. That's all there is.
We're all fucking tired of the Troons.
And other things. There are other things that are quite tiring as well.
The lawyers are getting very tiring.
It never ends, and it will never end.
Lawyers,
Somebody needs to go on like fucking MSNBC and Fox, and as soon as someone starts talking about trannies, go GDP number go up, bigot, right? And then like just walk off. That needs to happen like tomorrow.
I would love
Real
to see
shit,
that
bro.
happen.
And that way everybody can understand and go, oh, and then we can have a real conversation.
Oh, right. Yeah,
be
what he
nice.
said.
Yeah.
this is like, I'm gonna be honest, this is all fucking pink capitalism. Like, it's fucking hilarious.
I'm making that meme. That meme's coming up next. Like real shit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that red-haired feminist bitch from back in the day, and I'm just gonna put GDP number go up, bigot. Right, every time that I see somebody complaining about truths and abortions and like feminism.
So that was
It's going to be a thing. I'm starting this meme, and we're going to have a meme war. I don't care. I'm done. I'm fucking sick of this shit. We're going to war.
Like, let's say the Capitol in New York get nuked, and it's like, but it's okay because GDP number go up.
I think
They have to rebuild it. That's a lot of GDP.
I think
It
that
is. It's good.
there would be nothing like loss of note, and if like New York got bombed, it's all filled with gays and degenerates. I'm so tired of it.
Yeah.
Everyone's tired. Listen, even the conservatives in New York are garbage.
yes.
Like, has anyone met XV?
They're not conservatives. They're fucking.
Have any of you met XV yet?
I've
talked to him.
I've talked to him. He makes me feel ashamed to share his skin tone.
Yo, he makes me ashamed to like share his species. I'll be honest with you. Like, yo, he's so dumb that like I literally I have an iceberg and it's filled with just shit from him.
Wait.
Things that he said.
Is he like so dumb that he doesn't know what's actually going on in the world?
Listen, son, we were talking about s'mores. You know what a s'more is, Walter?
Yeah.
Well, he said he doesn't make s'mores really often because gray ham crackers are really expensive.
Gray ham.
Yes.
Nice.
Because he didn't know what a s'more was, so he looked it up on Google.
What?
So, anyway,
Yo, he said the
everyone-
milk that he buys from Trader Joe's is USADA approved.
Good. I also support USADA.
You see what I have to deal with?
With that, thank you,
USDA.
everyone.
USDA is now
for
USADA.
Watching.
I don't know why.
This is the conclusion of the show. If you stuck it through all the way to the end, you're the true MVP. Remember to like and leave a comment and share or whatever. Do all the things, that stuff.
Listen, yo, love Matt. All right, this is the end of Tom P's show. All right, y'all make sure you go out here and I'm gonna put this meme everywhere, and you're gonna spread this for me. All right, it's gonna be like a plague upon the consciousness of this fucking country, and we are going to destroy it from within in the memory of our Uncle Ted. Okay, and we may end up having to make him a monument, and it's just going to be like a giant ass picture of Big Red screaming, "GDP number go up, bigot," right? And then, underneath it'll say, "Return to monkey." That'll be what
Return to
this
monkey, and then a little picture of Ted Kaczynski, because it matters.
We
I
live
I
in
love
hell.
all of you. All right. I
Or-
want you to know I love every one of you. Okay. Graham crackers are the best crackers of all time. Um, I just can't anymore. Right.
You can't
So
even.
like if you hear, you know, what I mean, like a gunshot coming from Appalachia, just know Hillary Clinton didn't do it this time. Okay. And his name was Seth Rich.
With that, peace out, everyone.